103.2 Preston FM.
Your community.
Your radio.
You're listening to 103.2 Preston FM. This is Chat City on Monday morning, and on the phone I've got Sobina Gerrard. Hello, good morning, Sobina.
Good morning.
Good morning. Now then, the expression stepping into the breach comes to mind here, because we were all geared up to talk to Dee Roach from the Lancashire Care NHS Foundation Trust, and she was called away, and so we've got you instead. So stepping into the breach and putting you on the spot, I think, Sobina.
That's okay.
So you're a senior lecturer in nursing?
Yes, I'm a senior lecturer in nursing at the University of Central Lancashire.
And how long have you been at Central Lancashire?
10 years, so I've been there for some time now.
So you're well established in Preston, aren't you?
Definitely.
Is nursing at the Foster building, or is it elsewhere in the town?
We're in Brook and Greenbank building.
So those are up Brook Street, Plungington Road area?
Yeah, we're a bit further on from Foster.
All right. Now, it's International Nurses Day today, isn't it?
It is.
And
yes, it definitely is.
And isn't it also Florence Nightingale's birthday or something like that?
It is. Basically, nurses around the world celebrate International Nurses Day annually to mark Florence Nightingale's birthday, and it is a celebration about nursing as well.
So why is that important to celebrate International Nurses Day, to celebrate nurses?
It is. It's important because nurses do a great job, as we know, and it's important for us as nurses who are giving themselves and dedicating themselves to caring for patients on a daily basis, a day where we can be celebrated as well. So although it's Florence Nightingale's birthday, it is a celebration for all nurses as well. Florence Nightingale died just over 100 years ago, in 1910, and it's been tradition and celebrated each year since then, and it is marked on the 12th of May.
All right, you've been in nursing for quite some time. You've been teaching for quite some time. Have you seen a change in the kind of people who come through into nursing? Because it's an all-graduate profession now, isn't it?
It is. It is an all-graduate profession. However, some things still stay the same. And although Florence Nightingale's work that was carried out at the time when she did nurse in hospitals during the Crimean War, things that are at the heart of nursing haven't really changed and are still the same in terms of how to care for a patient, and that is something that we do value.
So, International Nurses Day today, what are we doing to celebrate that in Preston and South Ribble? Okay,
we're doing lots of things. Today, on Nurses Day itself, Preston is hosting a charity comedy night at the Frog and Bucket in Preston. And there are still tickets available on the door tonight at 7 p.m, and it is open to the public. It's not just a nursing exclusive event. And we're raising money for two nursing charities, which are the Royal College of Nursing Benevolent Fund, which provides a hardship fund for nurses in times of need, and also the Florence Nightingale Foundation, which provides scholarships to advance nursing knowledge and skills, which in turn helps to improve patient care. So that's tonight, and we've been fortunate enough that comedians nationally have heard about our event in Preston and have offered their services voluntarily and are going to be performing tonight in Preston at the Frog and Bucket. And I'm just going to name some of the comedians who have been charitable enough to offer their time and come from places like London and Liverpool. So some of them are Che Burnley, Patrick Monaghan, who people will have seen on the television, and he helped us last year as well. Carl Lawrence, Adam Rushton, Matt Francis and Russ Haynes. So that's the event tonight at the Frog and Bucket, where we're hoping to raise money for the two nursing charities. Then on Thursday we have the UCLAN, the University of Central Lancashire event, which is an annual event, and again it's a fundraising event for the same two charities, where we have lots of activities taking place, including lots of competitions, raffles, a bake sale, and this year, in light of everything that's been going on the television with Mary Berry and all the baking competitions, we're having our first ever cupcake bake-off. And we've been very lucky that Jamberry School of Sugarcraft has kindly agreed to judge it And so far we are raising a lot of local and national support in relation to fundraising for these two nurses charities. And then some people from Preston, nurses, their friends and families, lecturers, students, at the end of the month on the 31st of May, have also taken up the challenge to climb the Yorkshire Three Peaks as well. And that's, again, we're fundraising for the nurses' charities, but it's an opportunity for people to challenge themselves and to show that they do support nursing as a profession and to help us further support nursing.
7 o'clock. 7 o'clock tonight, then, charity comedy night at the Frog and Bucket. Are you going along to that one?
Oh, definitely. Yes, I'll be there.
That sounds like a fun night, and it's to raise money for two nurses' charities.
Yes.
What about the UCLAN event? That's taking place Thursday this week, and you've got all sorts going on there, including that cupcake bake-off. I suppose you've already got all the entrance for that, have you?
Yeah, we've got, it's open to students and staff and alumni of UCLAN, and that's on Thursday, and they need to have registered their entries by 9 o'clock. And we've had quite a bit of interest in relation to that as well. But we also have lots of other guest speakers during the day that are there to share with student nurses their experiences and who have been role models for students in terms of their nursing career. So they're talking to us about their nursing journey and sharing a bit of their nursing careers with us. So we've been quite fortunate to have some guest speakers. So that's on Thursday as well as the fundraising events.
And are the public invited to that? And if so, where do they go to?
Okay, in relation to the Thursday, the actual guest speakers are for UCLAN students, and the event is already booked. It's been very, very popular. But the fundraising event is happening in Harrington Foyer, and we have had members of the public walk through previously, especially to buy cakes.
Okay, and you would invite that this time. Harrington Foyer, if you want to go buy cakes, then that's the place to go, Harrington Building. All right, thanks very much for that. That's very informative. And,
thank you.
And that's International Nurses Day. Sobina Gerrard from UCLAN. Thanks very much, Sobina.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to our podcasts. But don't forget, Chat City is live weekdays from 10 till noon on 103.2 Preston.